A human soldier faces the most feared alien general in the galaxy. But what the general doesn't realize is that this prisoner isn't here to beg for mercy, he's here to finish the mission. This is the alien general captured me alive, but he didn't expect what I'd do next. The first thing I felt was pain. Dull, throbbing, and everywhere at once. My vision swam as cold air hit my face, and I realized I was lying on a hard metal floor. The faint hum of alien machinery vibrated through the steel beneath me. I tried to sit up, only to feel the weight of shackles biting into my wrists. Chains, actual chains, as if they didn't trust their high-tech restraints against a human prisoner. Then I heard it, heavy footsteps approaching, slow and deliberate. A shadow stretched across the cell. Human, a deep voice rumbled. You are awake. I looked up, and there he was. General Voth. The infamous warlord of the Zyrath Dominion. Taller than any man, armored in dark plates etched with glowing alien script, tusks jutting from his jaw. His eyes burned with cruel amusement. You fought well on your world, he said, his voice carrying the weight of command. But now you are mine. I spat blood to the side and forced a smirk. Funny. I thought generals had better things to do than babysit one prisoner. The guards flanking him hissed at my insolence, but Voth only chuckled. The sound was like grinding metal. You are not just a prisoner. You are a curiosity. A human who defied my soldiers for 3 days, killing 20 before capture. I want to see what makes your kind so stubborn. He stepped closer, looming over me. You will tell me everything about your species. Your weapons, your strategies, your weaknesses. And you will do it willingly, or I will break you apart piece by piece. I leaned back against the wall, letting the chains rattle. You can torture me all you want, General. But I'll never tell you a damn thing. Voth tilted his head, tusks glinting in the dim light. Ah! The famous human pride. I have broken it before. I will break it again. But he didn't understand. Pride wasn't what kept me quiet. It was something far stronger, something no alien could ever crush. They dragged me into a vast chamber, all jagged metal and glowing consoles. In the center stood a chair that was more machine than furniture. Restraints locked my arms and legs as cold instruments whirred to life. General Voth circled me slowly. Tell me, human, why resist? Do you not see? Your species is doomed. Earth will burn. Submission is your only path to survival. I met his gaze and said nothing. Very well, he sneered. He gestured, and pain shot through my nerves like fire. The machine burrowed into my mind, trying to rip thoughts from me. I bit down hard, blood filling my mouth, but still I refused to scream. Voth leaned close, his hot breath reeking of iron. You will talk, human. All creatures talk, in the end. I let out a ragged laugh. You're right. All creatures talk. But some of us know when to talk. He frowned, suspicious. Explain. You think I'm just some soldier you dragged off the battlefield? I leaned forward, despite the restraints. But I'm not here by accident. I wanted you to capture me. The chamber went deathly still. Even the guards froze. What? Voth growled. You heard me. While you were busy patting yourself on the back for taking me alive, I was finishing the mission. His tusks curled into a snarl. Mission? I grinned, blood staining my teeth. Check the ship, General. Right about now, your flagship's reactor should be. The floor shuddered beneath us, followed by the distant roar of an explosion. The walls trembled, alarms shrieking in alien tongues. Overheating, I finished. Voth spun toward his guards, barking orders in his guttural language. They scattered in panic, scrambling to contain the sudden catastrophe. The great warlord himself looked back at me with pure rage. What have you done? Planted a little gift during the fight, I said. Self-replicating virus in your systems. Spread from my armor straight into your network. Your ship's bleeding from the inside, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. The ground rocked again. Somewhere above us, metal screamed as part of the flagship tore itself apart. Voth slammed his massive fist against the wall, cracking the steel. His tusks gnashed as he roared. You dare defile my flagship? You doom yourself along with it. I met his fury with calm resolve. That's the difference between us, General. You fight for conquest. I fight for survival. For every human life back on Earth. And if I have to burn with your ship to protect them, then so be it. For the first time, I saw hesitation flicker in his eyes. Not fear exactly, but respect, the kind a predator gives to prey that bites back. The restraint sparked and released as the ship's systems failed. I staggered to my feet, bloodied but unbroken. Guards rushed toward me, but the floor split apart, tossing them into collapsing corridors. I sprinted through the chaos, alarms howling, flames licking the walls. Explosions cascaded around me as the great Zyrath flagship began to die. Behind me, I heard Voth's voice thunder one last time. Human. This is not the end. I will remember you. I didn't look back. Minutes later, I launched myself in an escape pod, watching through the viewport as the colossal warship erupted in a storm of fire and debris. The explosion lit the void like a second sun. I leaned back, breathing hard, every muscle screaming in pain, but my lips curved into a tired smile. They thought we were weak, I whispered. They thought we'd break. The stars stretched before me, endless and cold. But somewhere out there was Earth, still standing. Still fighting. And as long as even one of us drew breath, humanity would never bow. And so, the alien general who believed he held victory in his grasp learned the one truth about humanity no enemy ever truly understands: you can capture our bodies, you can chain our hands, but you will never break our will. That is why, in the darkest void of space, humanity endures.